Hey everyone, Arbiter here with another weekly video. So the video showing right now is the first drawing that I did for the week, and then after this drawing will be my end of the week drawing of the same drawing to kind of track my progress. So this week's reference, I went with a reference that had more of the body, since a lot of the references I have been doing drawings for have been just the upper torso. And next week, I'm thinking I'm just going to do the entire body for my drawing reference. I would say kind of the main theme for this week is that it was kind of frustrating. It's coming down here to the end of the year, and I thought I would have gotten a lot more done. Unfortunately, with just work, I was expecting to have a lot more time because I thought things were going to die down at work and not having to work so much overtime. But that didn't happen. So what I'm thinking about doing is just going to take the remaining weeks that are left in the month in December, and I'm going to just review everything up until where I'm at currently. Because what really made me realize this is that when I started practicing feet this week, I thought it was going to be a lot more easier. And I found it a lot more frustrating and a lot more difficult than I originally thought. Then to add to that, the environmental studies is quite a lot, and I was doing a lot of watching videos to try to figure out how I was going to go about studying and practicing for environmental studies. Moving on to the end of the week drawing here. While I did feel that this was an improvement from the start of the week, I just feel that there's areas within my drawings that I'm doing that need improvement, which is why I'm wanting to go and do this review for the remaining weeks of the month of December. I feel that going back a bit and reviewing some stuff would be very beneficial to these drawings, and that I would see a lot more improvement going into the new year. My hope for the beginning of the new year is that I am going to have a lot less of a workload, hopefully. It's kind of at the point right now where I kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. And once I have all this extra time, I'm going to put it all towards getting as much drawing and studying done as possible. While wrapping up this end of the week drawing here, I will say that I felt the hair went a lot better for at the end of the week. I will say the negative is definitely the hands and how they look, but I'm hoping with some practice for the hands that can improve. Speaking of practicing, let's move into my practice for the feet. While I did do some studying for environmental studies, I didn't do any of the drawing for it because I was mostly just watching videos on how to go about it. But going back to the feet, I found this very frustrating because I really thought that it was going to be a lot easier to do than what was happening on the page. Had a lot of issues with just the placement of the toes and just making the toes look right. The practice did get a little bit better, but I'm still thinking it's not perfect at all and it needs more work. One funny thing that I found while practicing, though, is that in Pinterest I was trying to look for feet references. So I go into Pinterest, type feet, and then nothing shows up. It says that it can't find anything for feet. I had to be like super specific and go like, no, I want it for like drawing references for feet. And it's like, oh, okay, here you go. But basically, what I did for those feet drawing references is that I would trace over it, get the shapes, and then I would try to draw it freehand on the other side of it. And then, kind of lastly, to finish up with that practice, is that I was doing a recall from memory of what I practiced to kind of see how well I could do it by just going off my memory. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Next week I'm going to come out with kind of my plan for how I'm going to do this review for the end of the year. If you have any suggestions for me, please feel to leave a comment in the comment section. And then if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys very much. See you in the next video.